What's up guys, Matt Tober. So we're out in the middle of the woods. It's about to be pitch dark here in 20 minutes or so. So in this video, we're gonna test out this tiny little electric heater. Normally you can't run these things out in the middle of the woods because they just pull too much power. But I got 8,192 watt hours of power hooked up in here. And this only pulls 500 watts. It was rated 4.5 stars on Amazon and it was like $17. So we're gonna test this out, try to run it all night, see if we can stay nice and warm. So you guys can see I'm out here in the middle of the woods. And here is the setup, the getaway. Got my lights going here. Got my WeatherTech window shades on. This is a tiny little heater we're gonna be using to hopefully stay warm tonight. We'll see if it's powerful enough. Got this new Ninja oven thing. We're gonna be cooking a pizza with that hopefully. But here is my power station setup. I got the Blue Yeti AC200L. So you got my lights and all that stuff hooked up to it. We also have two B300s. So total, this setup is 8,192 watt hours of power. I just have it up on this big paper stack because I needed to raise it up for the cords, which I'll show you. You can see these B300s use these big cords. So that's why I had to kind of raise it up on that paper stack there. Then I have other random stuff up here. Like this is actually a toilet. It opens up and you put a bag in it. So I have that right there. And there's like a tire inflator, a jumper, like if the battery dies. All right, we're inside. We got 98% here. Let's get this heater going. Turn this light on. I think you just hold it down. Maybe you just press it. There you go. So I got that light on. Let's turn this one on. There you go. Now we got some light. So time to turn this little heater on here. There we go. Probably should have took my boots off right when I came in, so we got a little bit of moisture here, but learning lesson, I'll probably bring a towel or something, just lay down next time. Guys, I'm loving this setup so far. Just another quick view here, so you can see I got my heater going. It is definitely warming up in here. We'll check temperature in a second. We're pulling just about 500 watts, like they said. It says 14.1 hours, 97%. I got my long cord plugged in. I can charge my phone just sitting right here. I love that. And, you know, I got this little light I can turn on here. But in my fridge, so I just brought this because I'm testing out this setup, guys. Like, I know I didn't need it for, like, one thing. You can see we got plenty of space in the fridge. We could hold a ton of food in there for a multi-day trip because I want to do some traveling. So that's kind of why I'm testing stuff out. This fully goes up, which is nice. What's sweet is you can remove this and turn this whole thing into a fridge if you want to, or you can turn it into a freezer. You just got to adjust the temperature to whatever you want. And you can just put this thing up there. It kind of clicks in there. But we'll put it back to one side freezer, one side fridge. See, it goes back 33 and 0 is what I have it set at. This thing also makes ice, which I thought was really sweet and kind of one of the reasons I wanted this. You can pick large or small ice. We'll do large ice. Well, I just started the ice maker. I did the large ice. It says 18 minutes. The first time it always takes longer. Then it seems like after it's been cooled before it's a little bit quicker. I know these things come in like at least 4 colors. I know they got red and blue and black and some other color, I think. It does have a safety tip over thing, which you need. See how it's like turning off? And then all it is just a button. You just turn it on and off. It's either 500 watts or no watts. So there's no like low, medium, and high. Oh, the ice maker is basically done. Got 16 seconds left. I think it's detaching the ice. There's our ice. Like this. Got to kind of pull up a little bit weird. Make sure the water drains out so you don't leak all over. So we got 18 ice cubes. You can see there's a little spot where it kind of slides out. Usually you want to kind of like pull these apart because they kind of grip to the bottom there. Kind of pull it a little bit. There we go. You just take your cup. And hopefully slide them in there. It'll come out. There we go. Some ice cubes. Put this back in there. You just shut this. And if we wanted to, we could press the button and make more ice, but we should be good. I forgot they had this thing, but this is kind of how you're supposed to loosen the ice inside that tray. This ice maker, you don't even need to bring ice cold water. I actually didn't put any ice in that thing just because it was winter and I was like, that should be good. Oh, this is really comfy in here. It's up to 65 Fahrenheit in here. It's only 24 Fahrenheit outside. So I'm very warm. The only thing that's cold is my feet right now. So probably what I need to do is put it lower to the ground. I probably should have brought some slippers because then I could have put those on my feet. My feet would have been nice and warm and then I wouldn't have to worry about that little tiny bit of moisture from the melted snow from my boots. So I'm gonna take this little heater. See it shut off because I lifted it. We'll run it right here. One thing I like about this fridge sitting right next to me is it's kind of like a little side table too. You can see how grippy this is, so I can put, you know, food or whatever I want on top of this. It is time to make this pizza, or at least attempt to. This is the Red Baron Meat Trio Pizza, ham, sausage, and pepperoni. Place pizza directly on the oven rack, bake 17 to 19 minutes. Okay, so let's attempt. Let me show you guys my new oven here. So it just opens up like that. It comes with a rack, which obviously we're gonna cook our pizza on. Has this little like tray thing for crumbs and whatever, and then has this like air fry tray or whatever. I don't know if you're making wings or whatever you're making with that. And then it got a 13 by 13 inch pan there. Let's try to preheat this now. So just press power. We got it on bake. Do the temp is 400, and then I think time. Okay, I think it's preheating to 400. You can see it flaming up there. I think it's flaming up on this top too, so that's pretty sweet. Wow, I think I might be able to turn this off while that's running. It's already preheated. Oh my god, that's so fast. Guys, that thing preheated in like less than a minute. Let's throw this pizza in here. I had to rip it open quick. Woo! Yeah, it's definitely warm in there already. Slide that in there. Let's get this. Oh, the timer should be good. We're about a minute short, but look at that. Let's see how it does. You can see it's glowing now, and it's pulling almost 1400 watts. I turned the heater off for a little bit because this thing's already putting off heat, so probably don't need to run two at once. But yeah, it's smelling good in here. Look at that pizza. Ooh, out in the middle of the woods. All right, guys, I think it's just about done. I'm going to shut it off. I don't want to burn the pizza here. Oh yeah, she looks about perfect. There we go. We made pizza in the middle of the woods. Probably let that heat come in here. About to cut this bad boy up. Sorry if you guys can't see. Guys, this is just crazy to me. We're literally out in the middle of the woods, like straight up. There ain't nobody around. We're eating warm baked pizza out of an oven we just used. We have a little heater, electric heater running. It's 71 Fahrenheit in here right now. Like, this is crazy. I got all this privacy shades on. We got ice cold water here, a fridge running right now. We could have a ton of food in there right now. I mean, I could make coffee right now. I have my little Keurig in the back. We'll make some coffee in the morning. Plug that in and have coffee right now, reading my Bible, chilling. You know, in the morning, if I wanted to throw some solar out or something like that, if I wanted to stay for multiple nights. Well, guys, it is time to read my Bible. I definitely need to spend a little bit more time with the Lord and sit out in the middle of the woods, blessed with what I have out here. Is definitely a good time to spend with the Lord. We got our little side lamp here. Be perfect. Look at that. Now I can see it super good. Well, guys, I folded the seat flat, right? Because I don't have the second row anymore, there's not another seat to extend the sleeping area. So I just have this little black bin, which is what I had my oven on. So I'm going to attempt to put my pad flat out and see how comfy this is to sleep on. It's pretty solid, so it should be fine. Got my memory foam pad on there. It's almost perfect. It's like maybe 2.5 inches over the edge, but that's it. So now we're going to put our sleeping bag and then put our pillow down. Well, here's the setup, guys. Looks nice and cozy. I'm going to crawl on this bed here. Well, guys, I'm very comfortable. Hopefully you can tell via video, but this is a nice little setup. I'm very pleased with this setup. It's kind of crazy how this bin happened to be completely flush with the bottom of that seat, and it extended it enough to keep me comfortable. My knees are kind of bent, but I'll be fine. And it worked out as a good little table for that oven too. But what's kind of sweet is I've had this off for probably 25 minutes now, and it's retained the heat in this vehicle very well, especially with these WeatherTech window shades. But if I get cold, literally all I do is just press the little button on there, let it warm up for a while, and then once I get warm, just shut it off. So yeah, this thing should easily run through the night. And we should have plenty of power to have coffee in the morning. And yeah, we'll see what we're left with. Sorry if I look a little weird in this video, guys. I'm not a fan of the haircut I got, but it is what it is. I'm trying different haircuts and different people and stuff like that, and I just happen to not like the one I got this time. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get to bed because my eyes are trying to shut now. So I will see you in the morning. You know how it is, you feel like you gotta go to the bathroom, and then you set it all up, and now all of a sudden you don't feel like you gotta go. It's like, bruh. See, it's still pitch dark out there. It's 7 a.m. See if you can see anything out there. Guys, it looks like it's snowing out there a little bit. You just see Bigfoot run across. Looks windy, doesn't it? I don't know. Got the McCafe. Love some McDonald's coffee. I ain't gonna lie. There we go. Still got 54%. 7.7 hours running this. Well, in that. I don't need a cabin. I have a van. Technically, it's not a van anymore, but I'll get a van again. Coffee time, guys. It's currently 70 degrees in here now from that little heater, and it's 22 degrees outside. So yeah, I'm very impressed with this little $17 heater, guys. I definitely think it's worth a purchase. 500 watts. It's about as low as you can get some decent heat with, and potentially use it off grid, at least for a little while, to warm it up in the vehicle and turn it off. And even for like homes, just like to have something next to you on a desk or something, I think it's a good. Well, guys, wanted to give a quick shout out to a couple local Minnesota YouTubers. You guys know who Mav is probably. I've met him 2 times so far. I've never went camping or anything with him, but he's got a massive channel. He does all sorts of truck camping and fishing and ice fishing and all sorts of stuff. He's got some very cool vehicles, so if you don't know him, go check him out. We got Jack from Tiny Cabin Life. Tiny Cabin Life, it says it right there. He does he builds these little tiny cabins and stuff, and he pulls them behind his vehicles, and now he's got one he pulls behind his bike. I mean, just go check it out. Imagine being in a little tiny one you can pull behind your bike in the middle of the woods, and it's like raining or snowing or something. Then we got Kenny from Kenny of All Trades. Kenny has this nice truck with like a camper in the back. Very nice setup. Goes out to all these cool places. Goes pretty deep in the woods. He's always finding new spots. He's really good with the drone shots, all that. We can't forget my buddy Joel from Joel Kenny Adventures. He's my best friend, and he's been in this camping stuff with me since literally the first video. So you guys have probably seen him, and if you haven't, go check him out. He also uploads some kind of funny stuff, like he just did this little Santa video. Santa ends up spanking him, and it has some humor about me in there, so go check that out. If you guys are into tent camping, check out John from the channel SwagOnTheTrail 82. He does a lot of tent camping deep into the woods, northern Minnesota. He decorates these tents and stuff really cool. So yeah, I think you guys should check out those channels, and maybe we'll collab in the near future, and then you guys can be familiar with all of us, and that'll be a cool video. Gotta have number 2. 1880 watts with that running and a little heater. It is nice and cozy in here though, guys. What do you guys think this is, fox or coyote? You can tell. You guys can see it's snowing a little bit. It's real light right now. We'll see if it ends up getting heavy. But at least we got our new all-wheel drive vehicle with these brand new Blizzak snow tires, so we could face it no issue. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out of here. Hopefully this showed that it is possible to run an electric heater off-grid in the middle of the woods. You just gotta have a massive battery station, and you have to have a tiny little heater. So I'm gonna sip my warm coffee, finish packing up. I'm gonna head out of here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.